Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel with myself, North47, and tonight we're playing some Elite Dangerous, another premier game for the channel, although this game has been out for a number of years. Sorry, bear with me, just let me turn this down a little bit, just have to get used to volumes of different games. But yeah, as I said, this game has been out for a number of years on PC, and it's come out, I think it was about 3 years ago, came over onto PS4. I can't remember how long it's been on Xbox One. But yeah, I thought I'd bring this into the channel and see how things go with it. Some of you may well know of this game, may well play it yourselves, and a lot of you may not have the slightest idea of what it is. So for those of you in the latter who don't know what it is, what is Elite Dangerous? Well, the best way to describe it would be, I'm pretty sure you are all aware of No Man's Sky. So we'll jump back in the ship here. Here we go, and pretty much we go into the galaxy map. This is Elite Dangerous, Sagittarius A, our home galaxy. Now you'll notice a lot of little bookmark symbols here. Where are we right now? Well, we are at home in the Sol system, which is right here. That's where we are. Now you do have to, if you do actually like the look of this game and you've never played it before and you fancy picking it up, if you like space exploration and all that sort of stuff, you can't get here straight away. You start off, where did I start? Where are we? Actually, it's close by. I think it's Eranin. Oh yeah, there it is, just up there, just there, under the cursor. Eranin, I believe it's there, if I remember correctly, is where you start, but you actually have to get a permit to be able to get into the Sol system. So all these little bookmarks here leading out. This is a big exploration journey that I want to take, and hopefully get my name on a star, system, planet, whatever it is, which you can do in the game. So each of these bookmarks are all 1,000 light years away. Going to be heading a total of 10,000 light years out away from Sol, and then turn around and head back and sell all the data. So we're going to be heading out from, you can see it there at the top of the screen. Right now we're in the inner Orion Spur. Be heading out from there, cutting through into the outer Orion Spur, and then through into Hawking's Gap. Collecting data, scanning planets, all that sort of thing. Not going to be doing that in this episode. This episode just going to be just doing a quick transport mission. Maybe scan a planet or two on the way, and let me know what you guys think of it. But where are we? What have we got to do? So transactions, this is what we're going to be doing this evening. Going to be transporting rich tourists to Carter City in the Wolf 1453 system. So that is only, where are we? Okay, so it's 3,828 light seconds from the arrival point, but I think the jump is only around about, let me see. Where are we? Should have it marked here. 18.5 light years. So yeah, it won't take too long to get there. Let's launch into space and get things going. Great game this is actually to relax with. Bit of music on in the background and just explore. But I will be perfectly honest, if you've never played it before, it can be very difficult to get used to the controls. Very complicated control system. Okay, so we need to just, there you go, there's Earth right there, which you will have seen in the thumbnail. So once we get a bit mass locked, if I press circle normally I can boost, but I actually need to upgrade some modules in the ship in order to get the boost back, because I have the ship outfitted for exploration and passenger missions. So full speed, let's get that frameshift drive charging up and jump into the next system, which is where we're going. Let's line ourselves up. So the game is on a 1:1 scale for the galaxy as well. You'll see right up in the very top right hand corner of the screen the current time, which is actually just an hour behind what the real life time is now due to the clocks going forward. So for me now, really, It is actually just coming up on 21:35, but it's all in real time. And let me see, where am I going? Scroll down, here we go. We are going to Carter City. Lock that destination in there. So right now we're in Super Cruise. Super Cruise. And as you can see, we're just over 3,300 light seconds away. You'll see the time counting down below that. That's obviously we're accelerating, so it's going down. But otherwise, if you're sitting still, it could say, or if you're cruising at minimum speed or whatever, it could take hours, days, weeks, months, years, or whatever to get to a certain place. I went to a system actually not long ago, and from the arrival point, it was 4.2 million light seconds that I had to fly in Super Cruise, and it took me real time about an hour and 20 minutes. So it is quite a large game. So if you do indeed like the looks of the game and you fancy picking it up, do keep that in mind, that it is a very, very large game. So let me see, we might as well honk the system and see what we find. So 14 bodies. So once I start to decelerate, I'll have a little look at the system map. Actually, just really quickly, I have actually been here before. Yeah, I have been here before. Nothing is left undiscovered, so nothing to scan in the system. So as you can see, it take about another just 30 seconds now, it says, with the current speed that we're travelling at. And I actually thought this was a planetary landing, but it's not. As you can see, just down, just off center, you'll see just the hologram, I suppose you could say, of the station that we're going to be docking with. So once you see that time there, just below the name of the station, once that reaches 7 seconds, I'm going to drop the thrusters or the forward throttle down to 75%, and that's just perfect speed then, just to decelerate and just drop out of Super Cruise as we reach it. You'll see there on the bottom right, you'll see distance and speed. You'll see just inside the bars, there's little blue sections in the bars, and I don't know if you can make it out, but on the distance one, you can see an orangey yellow color bar moving towards the blue section, and you can see it on the speed one as well. Once both of those lines reach the blue sections, you can drop out of Super Cruise, and you will be right at the station then. I normally play with the orbit lines off, but I thought I'd turn them on for you guys. But no, this is definitely a great game. The Elite series is actually dates back all the way to, I think it's 1984 or 86. It's one of the two. I think it's 84. So it's a very, very long running series of games. I know I briefly played one of the titles years ago on PC. So we can drop out now. And another game that I used to love playing on PC as well was, which was similar but on a lot smaller scale to what this game is, was Freelancer. So, just request that docking.
Please observe all standard docking procedures. Authorization cleared. Land on pad 07.
07. I hope that's not too far. That's not right just inside the mail slot, because I hate those. I hate those landing pads. I always overshoot them. Like it is. Where are we? What are we looking for? I'm pad 7. Touchdown. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. I was looking for an orange gridded area.
Landing gear deployed.
I don't have it installed on this ship. I have it installed on one of my other ships, a Dolphin. The automated docking computer, which will do it all itself. But that is a different story. That's a dedicated transport ship. Well, you can outfit it for others, but I have it dedicated solely. Come on, back a little bit. Back a tiny bit. There we go. That should be perfect. No, I'm going forward again. I have to get used to. I haven't played this now for about a week, so I have to get a bit used to it again. Oh, here we go. Touch down and let's drop off our passenger. So that didn't take too long. I might see where we can see if we can get another little short transport mission just to keep things going. Just do one more quick one. It won't be too long, this video. Might end up being a similar length to what I normally upload for the golf club and stuff. Come on, there we go. Okay, so I say it was only a short one, so 166,000 credits for that.
Incoming message.
Now, have we got any Federation? Yeah, we do. Okay, so let's see what's on offer. We won't do, I won't do any sightseeing adventures. They can take a little bit of time. I prefer to go Federation missions myself. There's a quick little transport mission there. Let's see what else we have. 16 tourists, you can transport 112. Is there anything paying a little bit better? Let's see what's available in the non-Federation ones. Okay, here's one for just over 500,000. 15.95 light years. Okay, let's see. Not wanted in any other systems at all. Alright, that's perfect. 3 people total. So I think we'll throw them in business class. And back out of there, and let's have a little look over that galaxy map and plot the route. I may have already been in this system, I'm not 100% sure. So we are going to be going to here. No system data, okay, so we'll just plot the route to the system and work our way from there. And I mean, pretty much you take on any role that you want in this game. Say, what I do personally myself is transport and exploration.
Depart when ready, Commander.
But you could be a pirate, you could be one of the good guys, going out bounty hunting and such. Be total combat, or as I say, just doing transport missions like what I'm doing. You can do salvage missions, exploration, many different things. The galaxy is yours to do as you wish. So after I finish doing this video, actually I must remember to try and outfit the ship a little bit more, change up the modules just so I can get that boost back. Just help me get out of the mass lock a little bit quicker.
Scan detected.
Okay, I thought I couldn't be scanned above 200 meters per second.
Be on the lookout for other vessels in the area.
There we go. Let's jump.
Drive charging.
Should have actually had a look. I don't know how far from the arrival point this one is going to be. It could be a few minutes, or it could be literally right beside it. Oh no, this car's not. I'm just jumping into hyperspace now, so I'll check in a second. I may or may not be able to read it. Oh, promotion, okay. Nothing important. I thought our passengers wanted to go and see something real quick. With it only being one jump, I'm expecting a little bit of a trip here, or they might want to quickly divert and see a tourist beacon or something. So let's see roughly where we have to go. Okay, a little bit longer. And we're going the wrong way. this way. So let's send out the honk along the system and see what we find. 4 bodies. Okay, so as you can see now, this is what is it, 183,000 light seconds. So you can see at the moment as we're accelerating, it's going down. We're in hours, minutes, and seconds there. So at the moment, 3 hours, coming down to well, just touching 3, working down through the 2 hours, and so on and so forth. As we accelerate, it's obviously going to drop. But if we were to stay at the current speed, that's how long it would take to get there. So let's have a quick look at the system map. So as you can see, this is the arrival point here at this star, which is highlighted by the blue icon. We are traveling all the way down to here, so 184,000 light seconds away. Hopefully, won't just one other body. So just the 3 stars and just this one single lone planet on the 3rd star. And is it actually? Yeah, that should. Yeah, that's it there.
Mission critical message.
Mission. Oh, yeah. They want to. Yeah, locate tourist beacon. Okay, so for an extra 30,000 credits, they want me to jump to the Alpha Centauri system. Let's have a quick look on the galaxy map. See exactly how far away that is. Excuse me. Alpha Centauri should be highlighted. Should be. Oh no, actually I haven't selected it, so it's not going to be highlighted yet. But no, we won't leave it. It's not going to affect the overall rating of the mission. I just won't get that extra 30,000 credits. But I'm not really in the mood for jumping over to another system. Traveling to a tourist beacon just for 30,000. If it was a little bit more, maybe I would. I usually do, maybe on the sightseeing. On the sightseeing ones, or if I do have a good number of passengers on the ship. As you can see now, we're travelling at just over 120 times the speed of light, and it's still going to take currently just over 20 minutes with the current speed. So what I might do is just do a little time lapse right up to just before we're going to drop out of Super Cruise. So I will be back in a second. And actually, just before I do go into the little time lapse, just keep an eye up on the, as I say, up on the top right of the screen. You'll see the time there. It is in-game time currently just 8:48 p.m. And approaching 30 seconds. So just keep an eye on that. See where it is now, and when I'm dropping out of Super Cruise as to what time it's at. Okay, so we're just pretty much about 9 minutes in total, just 14 seconds left. Just going to get ready to drop that throttle down to 75%, which I've just done now. Managed to get up to, I think it was just a little bit over 600 times the speed of light, but once you start getting closer and closer within a certain distance, and the ship will get up to a certain point in speed, but going by the speed, or depending on the speed, should I say, that you get up to and the distance that you're going to be traveling, at certain points, like, the ship will automatically start to decelerate itself. So that's why it can take a little bit longer. As I say, it's coming up now. Just hit 2058 there. So it was, I think it was 2048 and just after 30 seconds. So pretty much 10 minutes to get from the arrival point to just be about ready to approach now to drop out of Super Cruise. So it'll give you a little bit of an idea of the scale of the game. It is a very, very large game. As I did mention, it is a 1-to-1 scale on the Galaxy. And we should be just about ready to drop out of Super Cruise. There we go. Once we get to within 7,500, or yeah, 7.5, there we go. Oh yeah, well within docking. No, I'm in the wrong one. Contacts, there we go. Request docking.
Warning, observe no fire restrictions.
And
request approved. Proceed to landing pad 18.
Oh my god. Yeah, I had my hard points out there, so give me a bit of a telling off for having the weapons out, even though there's actually no actual weapons on the ship. Now, where are we going to drop out? There we are. There's the mail slot.
Scan detected.
Little tip as well, if you do pick up the game yourself, any stations like this, orbiting planetary bodies or anything like that, the mail slot, as it's known, but I've gone and crashed. That's me talking, I'm not paying attention. The mail slot, which I'm just going through now to dock, will always be facing the planetary body that the station is orbiting. So what are we looking for? We are looking for landing pad 18, which is right ahead of us again. Getting lucky tonight. Not getting the landing pads directly beneath the entry point. Slow down. There we go. We've actually overshot a little bit.
Landing gear not deployed.
And I pressed for the landing gear to deploy, so let me just line up and I will get that out. I have to be kind of very delicate actually with the acceleration. As you can see, I'm shooting, overshooting, and then reversing back and overshooting again. Alright, let's just shift her sideways. There we go. So yeah, landing gear deployed now. I mustn't have pressed the
Landing gear deployed.
button combination properly. Oh, we've drifted off. There we go. It can take a little bit of getting used to as well with manually docking your ship.
Landing successful. Engines disengaged.
So let's wrap this mission up. And there we go, pretty easy. 534,271 credits. Not the biggest payout that you can get for doing these transport or passenger missions, but more than happy to take them. As you can see, like, there's a sightseeing adventure there, 2.3 million. That's just in this one alone. Let me see, is there any really big payout ones available? It doesn't look like it. Another one for 2.3 million, 1.3 million. I didn't have a look at that first one at the bottom, I don't think. 2.4 million, 1.6. See, they do pay out fairly well, but they can take a little bit. Like there's just that one, as you can see, that took from the arrival point into the system to get to the station just over 10 minutes. So they can take quite a bit of time, but it is an excellent game. I do highly suggest picking it up, especially if you played the likes of any space exploration games or anything like that in the past, or even No Man's Sky, and you are interested in this sort of thing, and you've never picked up the game before, you've never even heard of it. I do highly recommend picking it up, but just do bear in mind that there is a steep learning curve with this game. But I'm going to leave this video here. Hopefully you did enjoy it, this first episode of, and hopefully many more to come, of Elite Dangerous on the channel. If you did enjoy it, do drop it a like. If you didn't like it, drop it a dislike, and leave a comment down below as to why you enjoyed it, why you didn't like it. And if you're only new to the channel or you haven't already, please do subscribe. If you do enjoy the content, whether it's Elite Dangerous, Call of Duty, the Golf Club, or I think Hitman is going to be another one coming up. And until the next one, whatever game it may be, take care, have yourselves a good one, and bye for now.